Call me a conspiracy theorist, but I do not believe that this much fire in the past week is a natural cause or climate change or anything like that. You know what California is known for? For the most expensive houses in the United States. The area that's burning right now, it is on average of $3.5 million. $3.5 million. And guess what? This fire is the best solution for what? The best solution for cheap land, cheap houses for people to buy.
All right, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you might just blow your mind. Picture this: devastating wildfires tearing through some of the most expensive real estate in California. But what if these disasters weren't entirely natural? Could there be something darker at play? Oh, trust me, this rabbit hole goes deep, and by the end of this, you're going to question everything you thought you knew. We've all seen the news, right? Massive wildfires sweeping through California, destroying homes, uprooting lives, and leaving entire communities in ashes.
Southern California is experiencing its most devastating winter fires in more than 4 decades. The uncontained wildfires continue to wreak havoc, destroying thousands of homes and leaving many residents heavily affected. But why is the situation so bad now? And why is this happening in January, which is not the usual time for such fires?
On the surface, it seems like a tragic consequence of climate change, bad luck, and maybe a faulty power line here or there. But wait, here's where things get really interesting. Have you ever noticed how these fires always seem to hit the priciest neighborhoods? You know, the ones where homes are worth $3.5 million or more. Coincidence? Maybe. But some people think otherwise, and the evidence is chilling. Let's start with a wild theory that's gaining traction. What if these fires are a cover for something bigger? Imagine this: prime real estate suddenly made dirt cheap after a catastrophic wildfire. Developers swoop in, buy up the land for pennies on the dollar, and voila, a shiny new high-tech development or say a smart city emerges. Convenient, right? But it doesn't stop there. Some folks are pointing fingers at, wait for it, satellite technology. Yes, you heard that right. There are whispers that advanced tech could be used to ignite pinpointed fires. Sounds like a sci-fi movie? Maybe. But when you dig deeper, it's hard not to wonder. Here's another twist. Just months before some of these fires started, certain insurance companies dropped fire coverage in these areas. Suspicious? Absolutely. And it gets worse. When disaster strikes, these same companies leave homeowners stranded, forcing them to either rebuild from scratch, which could take years, or take a quick cash settlement and move on. Guess who benefits? Yep, the ones who get their hands on that land. Now, let's talk about Smart LA 2028. If you haven't heard of it, it's an ambitious plan to transform Los Angeles into a fully modernized, high-tech hub just in time for the 2028 Olympics.
Due to current events, I figured now would be a great time to tell you guys all about Smart LA 2028. Smart LA 2028 was a plan released in 2019 to redefine and restructure Los Angeles in time for the 2028 Olympics. Smart LA 2028 has many key points, one primarily being the transportation infrastructure.
Sounds great, right? Except for one tiny problem. Where do you build all this new infrastructure in a city that's already packed to the brim? Simple. You clear the land. And wouldn't you know it? Some of the areas most affected by these fires just happen to align with proposed development zones for this smart city. Coincidence? I'll let you decide. Let's zoom out for a second. This isn't just happening in Los Angeles. Similar patterns have been spotted in other parts of California. Take Lahaina, for example, a historic town reduced to ashes under eerily similar circumstances. People are starting to connect the dots, and it's looking less like bad luck and more like well, you get the idea. Of course, while we're diving into these theories, let's not forget the human cost. Families losing their homes, businesses destroyed, lives turned upside down. And for what? So someone can make a quick buck? If true, it's beyond heartbreaking. It's infuriating. So where does this leave us? Are these wildfires really just a natural disaster?
It's out of harm's way, and that has been our top priority. So far, we have been successful in that. Then we can begin taking care of property and housing.
Or is there something more sinister happening behind the scenes? While the evidence isn't concrete, the patterns are hard to ignore. The timing, the locations, the insurance maneuvers, the smart city agenda, it's enough to make anyone pause. For now, all we can do is keep asking questions, keep pushing for answers, and most importantly, keep supporting those who have been affected. Because whether this is all part of a master plan or just a series of unfortunate events, one thing is clear: something doesn't add up. Stay tuned, because we're not done uncovering the truth. And as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think is really going on here? Until next time, stay safe out there.